Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. This is going to be an important rant that I'm going to be doing because I'm pretty sure we're looking at these mugshots. I'm sure you're familiar with these guys. On the left happens to be Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams. And on the right happens to be Gunna, who's Sergio Kitchens. Uh, it doesn't really surprise me, but judging by the mugshots, because they for all I know is that Young Thug has a past history, and the name says it all too. But because he's been in the gang for so long, I think they're called the Young Slime Life, if I recall, YSL, a national related blood gang. So the reason why these guys are in jail, I think I would say personally, Young Thug, for what all I know is that we know Gunna's involved, but they are mostly involved in racketeering, drug trafficking, and from what I heard is that Young Thug has is being charged for two gang counts, and he's with the indictment that he has been involved with other gang members. He's been trying to regroup with the Young Slime Life, if that's what they're called. It's a really confusing name. YSL. I think it's a lot easier to be honest. So this is not something new though. Like this has been going on, and he's a big name. So this will definitely, considering he's like what, he's like in his 30s, early 30s, about to turn 31 this year, and Gunna's 26, so he's a lot younger. But Young Thug is most likely is going to be held accountable because he's been prepping for this. He's been involved. Like you have his lawyer. I think where he got charged, it was in Atlanta. I'm assuming that's in like Fulton, Georgia. I could assume inside of his property in his home. So I'm guessing that's where he got arrested, and that the police were aware, and they have been on this guy for months, most likely years, and then most likely they were going to engage and they were going to take action and put him in custody. So we don't know for sure what the full charges are after, but this is actually very big. Like the reason why I say this is a big deal because I spoke about Gunna before in one of my older rant videos. I even said he was involved with the Bitcoin scam. Like he was people were there were several complaints with his customers, his clients, that they were opposed to what he's doing after, and they regret it, and they want to warn people about him. So in a way, they have been charged and also racketeering with 26 other people. So for people who are aware what racketeering is basically people who are involved with dishonest and fraudulent scam businesses. So where people like them are willing to do criminal activity in order to make money by ripping customers off and doing illegal service. But either way, this is not a good look, especially with your rap career on the line. You would think someone with that amount of success, with that amount of popularity, they want to keep their career alive. They should be well where they can leave. I understand where they're coming from. Is the influence, possibly in the environment they're living in. I can't really judge, but you would think like if you're succeeding, you're going through all this struggle, and you manage to get up there and be at the top of your game. I understand because for them it's a game, and they feel they want to be able to stand with their men. They want to be able to stand with these guys because it makes them put them in a powerful position. They feel more like indestructible. They feel destructive. They feel that if they are affiliated with these gangs, like with the YSL, it can really help with their growth as well as making more money. They want to increase their buck. So even if the rap game isn't enough, they feel like that you can't, like, yeah, you could be a rapper, but it's not mean being a rapper makes you a gangster. Doesn't mean you have to live that life because you could be doing so much for yourself. Because I don't want to get into too much detail. For all what I understand is that Young Thug already has his lawyer, and his lawyer is making excuses saying that he had nothing to do with the gangs that he was affiliated with. even though there are claims. Because you know what the issue is? You know what the reason is? It's from the rap music. I'm telling you. Most likely the cops, even though it sounds stereotypical, it sounds judgmental, but a lot of the cops, most likely, they're people who most likely want to hear what they want to hear the lyrics of the rap songs, of the music that they make. Because if you produce lyrics where it involves real life, because some people forget, like it's just like Eminem, like when he was doing rap during his peak, he was literally also talking about his lifestyle. He was talking about his past, what goes on in the real world, and his struggles too. And in this case, when you rap the lyrics, when you talk about what goes on in your personal life, it becomes evidence now. They can use that against you now because people are starting to wonder, why would he say this? Because now you just basically snitched on yourself too. So I feel the reason why these guys even got caught, mainly because there was a lot of witness, or somebody within the group was most likely investigating, was trying to play was trying to like impersonate, not even impersonate anybody, but you know what I mean. I'm saying is that someone tried to fit in with the gang. They try to get involved, they try to join, and they're trying to dig up some dirt. So basically you could say that the that young thug Gunna were persuaded by that person to gain their trust, and then they're willing to get some info on them and then be able to bring up some dirt, share with law enforcement, and that's how they got caught. Like, I don't know how long the charges are. I don't know how long their sentence is. Like, I'm pretty sure this man has a lot of counts. It's more than just two gang counts, because from I can tell you this has been going on for years. So, and I don't want to go into their personal life, but this you could say his rap career is over, because it's just like Tekashi 69. Like, I don't hear him rapping anymore because we know what he did. He was involved with some dirty shit. Because like I said, like people had issues. They go to jail because they're involved with going head to head with gang rivals, and people are influenced these days. And you could I don't want to say I don't personally don't want to blame rap, but people use rap as an excuse, as a way to say that it empowers them. Rap does not empower you to be a thug. It does not empower you to be a killer. It's just because you believe that way because of the people that you are inspired by, and then you want to take the role and then become somebody that can elevate themselves to a different approach where you feel that you people can look at you and see you as fearsome and threatening. They want now people think that by doing rap music and thinking that rap music influenced you into doing drugs, gun violence, acting hard, and then that that it somehow like influenced you to become somebody in real life, like, but at the same time it's like it's not always true. There are people who enjoy listening to rap music, but it's just very hypocritical because there are people that's like saying if someone listens to metal or rock and roll, and there's tons of murder type of lyrics like gonna slash your neck, make you bleed out, even oh shit, oh, there's a vehicle outside, my bad. But again, my point is it doesn't have to involve rap isn't the only type of genre that includes violence. You have to think about it. But again, that's their life. I can't really decide what can happen to these men. Like I can't predict the future. But it all depends how they react. That's just my honest opinion. And it determines like because it doesn't seem like it's gonna deteriorate. It seems like this has been going on for too long. Especially wanting to, and then from what I understand too, I forgot to mention this. They were even planning to raid cops. They were even getting into gun violence with the cops. So that itself is reason for them to be in prison for longer, possibly a life sentence. Which they could decide. I would not be surprised. They could decide to immediately give them life sentence for that because of them raiding buildings, going and getting involved in shooting with law enforcement, resisting arrest, all those things. There are several counts that I can mention, but I'm pretty sure you should know by now based on their record. And I'm not going to go on too long. And I pretty much said what would need to be said. And again, hope you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.